Hello, my name's Larry Brandy. I'm an Aboriginal storyteller from the Radju Nation and I come from central New South Wales. A few years back I went and had a look at a couple of Radju women who were doing their stories on the kangaroo skin. Lynette Riley and Di McNamara. Now Lynette has done this for me. I was very interested in having my story on a kangaroo skin. Lynn's from the Radju Nation, also from the Gomeroi Nation. She's a doctor at Sydney University. I rang up and told Lynn my story over the phone. She lives in Sydney. And 3 weeks later, she came to my hometown, Condobolin, and handed this over to me on the Lachlan, which we call Galari River. It was her favourite swimming spot. And it was very personal to me because I'd lost my mum when I was about 5 years old from that swimming hole. Anyway, so that's the Lachlan River, or the Galari, that runs through Condobolin. There is a little island, and at the time I was living on the island with my mum and dad and my other 3 siblings. Things like that. And my grandparents, my mum, and we lived on the Muri. It's called the Muri, which is an Aboriginal mission. And I stayed there at times with my grandparents on my mum's side. They were tin shacks. We had dirt floors, things like that. And of course outside toilets and even outside copper to boil your clothes. And so there are the tracks going into the Muri. We had 2 reservations, and also here is Willow Bend, Aboriginal Reserve, which eventually this is knocked down and most of the Aboriginal people moved to Willow Bend. And as part of my storytelling, because I talk about emus and kangaroos, sort of Lynn put in the tracks of an emu, things like that. That looks like an emu, but it's not. It's a man-made lake, just out of Condobolin. Things like that. The cockatoo tracks, bush tucker. These are elders sitting around talking about ceremonies and law. There's also elders on that side just sitting around yarning. Things like that. These are when I was little, and I'd go fishing and yabbing on the river at the mission in Condo, and I'd play sport with other Aboriginal kids. The kangaroo tracks. What else is there? Possum tracks. Again, more kangaroo tracks in there amongst the trees. This is the sun and the Milky Way. Now also, our totem is the goanna. So your totem is very important in Aboriginal culture. You don't hunt your totem if it's an animal, okay? And these are the tracks of the goanna, which is my totem. We have it all the way around. Quite amazing. I couldn't believe it when Lynn handed it over to me. It was just wonderful. It's a great treasure. Doesn't make me any more important than anyone else. It's just my story, and I loved it. It's just beautiful. Thank you.